excuse me. Welcome everyone to a very rare, and I mean very rare, late night session. Why is it rare? Because, like I said earlier, I'm being fucked always. I'm trying to create everything that I've lost. So, and I figured, you know what? I created just enough characters, or we created just enough players that, if I did my math correctly, I got, well, 4, 5, 6 interleague games to go here in AI versus AI. It would be the show 20. Game number 13 of 100. The Texas Rangers versus the Miami Marlins. I almost wanted to say the Florida Marlins. It used to be called Florida Marlins, not now Miami. So, like I said, I figured, what? I created just enough, recreated just enough, I should say. So, why not? So, get any questions, comments, issue problems? You hit me up on my Twitter at Justin45. That's the at symbol, DREZ, DIN, the number 4, the number 5 at Justin45. Or you can put it in the comment section below. And the next time I stream here, I'll respond or answer to the best of my ability. Everything that I do is through my PS4. I mean, I can see everything. Elapsed time, which is how long I've been streaming, chat, who's coming in and out, and this and that. Just gotta remember, I got no laptop, no nothing. So that's saying, going in this blind as a bat and as a one-man wrecking crew is actually true. I mean, I can ban in the fact that I can block people, but actual ban, no, I don't have a laptop to do it. Which at least need that. So, like I said, this is game number 13 of 100. AI versus MLB The Show 20. The Marlins versus the Rangers. This is in Truist Park in Atlanta. So I'm kind of a little more. What do you call that? What's one from? My apologies. I can't think of the word. I'm going to blink. Oh, variations of players who put on a team. So, at least rotate them more often.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Texas Rangers and the Miami Marlins. So, it's interleague baseball. Next on the show.
Gonna get a snack or some food. I'll come right back after that. For the first couple of innings, I'll kind of
Sad Ward is ready to go as she'll be on the mound for the Marlins. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You'll hear me for the first 5 minutes.
How well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind.
All right. The starting pitcher for the Florida Marlins, Thad Ward. Like me, he's nothing but a flamethrower. Gas, gas, and more gas. If he so chooses to do so, or the AI, I should say, he'll throw the local bullet train, which simply means that anything above 100 or harder is considered the local bullet train. 99 on the first team, cutter, or a cutter fastball first team. Usually it's from a rare standpoint. It's, I guess, more rare than a running fastball and first team combination. But 99 the first team, cutters 95, sliders 88, 12 to 6 curveball is 77, changeup is 84. The starting pitcher for the Texas Rangers and both defensive. And again, starting lineups will come as follows later on. Speaking of the starting lineup, the starting 9 for the Texas Rangers are as follows: Pierre Acevedo, Akio Yamamoto, Mariano Ojeda, Everett Serrano, Yu-Hu, and I apologize if we butchered the names, I try my best, Tanner Macbeth, Hiroyuki Urabu, Jason, the return of Jason McNamee, and Brock Burke. The starting lineup for the Miami Marlins are as follows. Enrique Serra, also the returning Parker Sinclair. When I mean returning, a 2-week protocol of COVID related. Daryl Lerma making his debut. Well, sort of debut. Kind of. In fact, last time I did this, kind of someone made his debut, but his starting catching debut is the younger brother. If I remember, if I'm right, this is the younger brother, Luis Pineda. Oh yes, now the other brother is Israel Pineda. So making his starting catcher debut, Luis Pineda. My apologies. Corbin Carroll, Lionel Perdomo, making his, in fact, last two are making his return, Max Schrock and Cheng Ho Bong. That word rounds out your 9. As you can see, we are continuing with the pitcher. Just because we don't have the DH, don't get me. It's going to be some basically interesting baseball. But just like the last time I streamed here with AI vs. AI, we continue with the pitcher as 9th bat.
Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
The first pitch, here we go.
Pierre Acevedo is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0.
So, God damn you. Oh, holy crap. Let's take something off of it. That don't look hard. And it's raining right now. We'll see how far this game will go.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now.
And by the way, the 10-run rule is in effect, which simply means anytime there's a 10-run deficit, the game
fouled away.
Will come to an end. Whoever leads wins.
Fouled off.
Woo. He's throwing gas right now. So
into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing
filthy.
And a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball.
To me, when it's raining,
and so
the
you know,
approach at the plate has to change a little bit.
I will be getting,
if you're a guy that
if I'm
can
able
run
to get
a
it,
little bit,
I will be getting
play
MLB The Show
any way
21,
possible,
but I will not play
on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes
if I don't
exponentially
have,
tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
I won't be playing it till
Yamamoto comes on with one gone
till I have
strike one.
The roster upping the roster, which I still got to the pitcher. This is going to be a while, so I'm taking a break from that. Hence why I'm kind of starting with creations.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike, and set up and behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew
Keller
there.
on
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call the pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up
now
a
we're getting
room for the
ridiculously
pitcher.
I agree with you, Dio. That's a tough pitch to get on
so
top
like I
of
was saying,
put it in play. So if
I
you're
will
pitching
be
right
getting,
now, try to elevate that top part of that strike zone.
21. If I can get, or if I'm able to, and I get it, but I will play it.
Ojeda. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
That's the first
looking
local
to at least
ball
put the
train.
ball in play here this inning.
100 on the radar. Like I said again, I'm trying to spit this out. I won't be playing until I get the starting lamp, all the creations, and all of the upping the players. Alright, so because I got the pitch to go as far as upping goes. So a change up. So far, it's all 4 seams.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
Ooh. He's throwing it. Or AI says throwing it right now. Like 90 sounds the only other.
1-2 now as that one's fouled
It's been
off.
about from a fast step. Look at the dumb. It's
Two
like
out, nobody
I'm
on.
gonna catch it.
hit hard on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
That's harmless.
1, 2, 3 go the Rangers.
Well,
and now the Marlins will have a crack at things.
We'll be right back after this with Texas coming up the bat. Yeah, dude's like this walking.
Brock Burke, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
So digging in now, Enrique Sura.
Oops. Yeah. A starting pitcher for the Texas Rangers, as you see, Brock Burke. This is by the looks of it, we got another fastball cutter duel. Well, and what duel, I guess you could say. That's like the fellow pitcher he's facing off against. Bad word. He's a flamethrower. Gas, gas, gas. So this is a local bullet train. 99 on the four seam. 83 on a curveball. 95 on the cutter. Changeup is 84. 77 on the sweeping. So hopefully we
lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Or
whoa! Big breaker that time as it catches the inside for a cold strike.
Across his blade. But anyway, hopefully I'll be able to get either the starting lineup again or the defense. Because I won't be going to either one of the computers.
A swing and a ground ball to third. But that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now.
And don't worry about if I don't get either or. And it happens all the
count
time.
And the pitch. And it's fouled away.
So far, 99. All 3 pitches, fastballs, 99.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Local bullet train.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow
in the
zone?
He did.
And he got him.
Lord,
this is the wheelhouse. I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Oh, God, here they close. Sinclair, whole new stance. Like the third or fourth.
Now, Parker Sinclair. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
8. So 1 out. At 4 outs. I have been going through, no score. So far, so good. No, like, mistake pitches.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Well, to be fair, the AI is doing the right thing. He's pitching fastballs.
1 out, nobody on.
If he can, be time it right, pitching something slower. Because Buttons is known.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And this one is gone. A home run.
Yep. He threw it up there.
So a solo shot here to left center field as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
I kind of figured this would happen.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
4-10. That's not bad. He threw it up there again. He tried to make him pop it up. Got caught. First mistake pitch of the game. first run of the game.
At the plate now, Daryl Lerma. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce
we'll
it
see
into
how the
foul
AI
territory.
lands now. Because every time a home runs go up this early, it's going to be a rough next few innings. That's the MO when I do this, for whatever reason.
Windup, here comes the 0-1.
Yep. He's rattled. I know that. A 2-mile curveball there. Let's see what pitch. There you go. Why the fuck is it? My apologies. In the views discussion on the device, I must well say it now. I do swear a lot, so I do apologize.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
I'm so freaking
1-1
now.
Taken, strike 2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
I think he has to pitch below 100.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down.
That one. Oh, finally the starting lineup for
the Marlins lineup card in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Into the box now, Luis Pineda fouled away.
St. Clair already figured it out.
And keep this first inning alive.
You get a mistake pitch up in the zone. Get it. Same with Pineda. For what I know about the baby brother of Luis Pineda, it's just experience.
Taken up in the zone.
So
down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Fuck the other train. You think, why not? Well, we'll see if he can hit the 98 to 102-mile-an-hour pitches.
Fouled off.
Also fired 98. So we know he can't. So that I know right now, 101 he can't hit, but he can foul off at 98. Four-seamer.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Well, he's going to try to fish, might as well.
Marlins are on the board first thanks to the solo home run.
Well, with Puckers,
we'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 Miami.
1-0. You got heading to the second.
Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the weather forecasts I'm hearing down here point to a fairly significant threat of rain later in the ball game. Of course, the grounds crew and umpires will work to get this one in without delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it's impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk. For now, we'll have to wait and see how things develop.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players,
like I said,
of course,
I looked
and,
up.
Players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important. When you guys are...
Let's see. Serrano, Hugh, and Macbeth. Then once the Marlins are up, Carroll, Perdomo, Schrock.
Approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
You hope not. But you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now at the plate, runner at first to start the inning, and Dan, when it comes to pitching
like
in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry.
She's 30. She's 39. She's only 2 years older than me. So I'm happy about that, and she is beautiful, just stunningly sexy.
He's set and the pitch.
She's beautiful.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
And she's married. When I read that she was married, I'm like, Lucky bastard. But she's just stunning.
He's in there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now
that's
he's
a good
down
one.
0-2.
I'm gonna say
I'm not sure, but he may have been taking some person first chance to run.
But it's true.
And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box, Tanner McBeth. No balls and 1 strike.
Charge!
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in.
Now remember, Texas players are known to get picked off first.
And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Oh, and they've got him. Off.
Yep.
They slapped the tag on him, and he is out at second base.
Yep. And this is the norm too.
The 0-1
gets picked off like that a lot, quite a bit.
And it's fouled away.
Well, there goes the tying run. We'll see if McBeth can get out of here with a solo shot to tie it.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Ooh. Now Ward's being foolish now.
Here comes another 0-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Marlins on top, 1-0. Stepping into the box, Corbin Carroll. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Burke is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
The 1-1. And he fouls this one off.
We'll see if Burke can recover. Because remember, the MO of the game went to early home is the first 3 innings are rough. The first, second, the third. Oh, he's throwing. He's like, fuck this. So, plus we'll see how many pitches Burke throws. Now, often you see him give a first inning home run. Oh, I don't even know last time seeing him give up an early home run. The first 3 innings.
Fouled away.
Remember, after this, I'm gonna get a snack. Once a couple, if I don't see
2-2 one more time.
At least one of this defensive.
Hold high in the air out to right field.
I'm just gonna get a snack.
McBeth is there to put it away for route number 1.
Oh, now we're gonna see it. Defense.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D.
Rangers.
And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates a pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
In now, Lionel Perdomo, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
It's a little inconsistent up in the zone from the box and above.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
So anyway, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get snack and hungry.
And the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Fouled off. The 3-2 pitch.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
The next 3-2. On a line, that's a base hit.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Standing in now, Max Schrock. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Throw over to first, just keeping him close. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
A high fastball is in there.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
The third baseman.
Sliding into the box, Chang-Ho Bong, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Bong, originally from Japan, of course. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. He's got it to second for 1, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Up next for Miami, Thad Ward. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he is in there.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
So now to the plate, Enrique Sura, and it's fouled away. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Here's a pop-up now. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Miami's out in front, 3-0. Leading off the inning, Hiroyuki Urabu, as they'll look to get something going.
I come back. I briefly, if you saw or heard, I should say, my door creaking. Check to see if I missed anything, or if anybody came in. There's like 2 dudes on base. Let's see what I missed. That's all I knew. 3 hits and a walk. Yeah, I knew that walk was coming. Yep, 2 RBI double by Ward. Yeah, I thought so. So, that in mind, excuse me, that in mind.
Second baseman, Hiroyuki Urabu.
So, into 3rd, 3-0. Marlins
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
That's what I tried to do myself in the franchise.
The 1-0. To first. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting it, the center fielder, Jason.
And if you hear any weird shit,
Up next for the Rangers,
I'm eating my salad
and
I'm drinking and 6 Gatorade. And I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, so far right now, no matter what Texas is doing, since that this last day's cool move getting picked off, first earlier in the inning, earlier in the game, I should say.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right.
That,
but when you got
right
the
now,
pitcher
so
hitting
far,
behind you,
deflated
you
Texas.
sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you. He's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB.
Slow and slow. We will see. Jackson can come back, put a run on the ball in the first few innings.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
That waits to be seen.
Ball, no.
And usually a Texas Southern team, I don't know if Miami, has a hard time coming back. So we'll see.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate now, Brock Burke, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Let's see. Yep. Let's see if he can get on. Yeah, there he will.
And the pitch.
Ball.
So
Bases
30
are empty
pitches, says
here with
10
2
per
men
inning.
out.
He's averaging. He's staying in the spot.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. And now a pitch on the way. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rangers set down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Bottom of the third now, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Parker Sinclair.
Yeah, that last at bat turned that fastball around.
Knock another mistake pitch for a home run.
Mile, but hey, listen, home run is a home run.
Ball 1. One and 1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Sinclair, just a 19-year-old. He was selected in the 7th round
like
back
I said,
in the 2015 MLB draft.
Usually when the first inning,
absolute steal.
I
mean, this guy's
really,
gotten
really
a lot
rough.
of people some big raises in the organization.
reason.
To be drafted as low
He's
as he
not
was and
back
turned
to
himself
him.
into
You
one
don't
of
see
the
him
biggest superstars in our sport.
when I do this every
I
day,
am very
mess up
impressed
his
with what
bag.
this guy's been able to accomplish.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's out number 1.
Left before his eyes right there. Got lucky.
The left fielder, number 32, Daryl Lerma.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Daryl Lerma. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
All right.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Into the box now, Luis Pineda, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Lerma stands at first with 1 out. And there he goes towards second. In there. Now the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Stepping in now, Corbin Carroll, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. All set for the start of the fourth, and stepping up as the shortstop, Pierre Acevedo.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Curveball looked at here for strike one.
So far, that Ward has an answer to
he's really getting the better of him now.
So far,
two.
up to the first 3 innings. Just being stupid efficient.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
Ball 2.
I mean, the first 2 batters like worked them a little bit. Since then, what, 6? There's 10 pitches per inning for him.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
On deck is
Great
Yamamoto.
AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Oh, bullshit. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, that's bullshit called.
Hit hard back up the middle. Scooped up.
Answer
and
to
the
everything.
Here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And my gracious, look at that comparison. Both guys into triple digits. That is some serious, serious gas.
The look both they need.
Riding in once again, Akio Yamamoto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty.
No.
Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitch.
Let's see what he's done so far. So far, majority of the 39. Well, for even Matt, 40 pitches. All fastballs. So I went 21. I want to add that 40th to I had that 40th pitch. Excuse me. That's a 4-seamer. So 2021 of them are 4-seamers. 6 are the cutter, 8 the slider, 12 the 6 curveballs. 5 of them. But so far. He doesn't need the. So far, he now had to use the changeup, which is usually he throws a few of them. Yeah, usually he throws a few of them. But so far, so good. I mean,
should work a little bit.
Everything is working for Ward.
A swing and a drive sent down the gap. See you later. Over the wall. Home run.
Mistake. Now he did a mistake pitch. Do it up there.
So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Rangers strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 contest.
Oh, up. threw a slider up there. So you know the slider is basically a cutter. Don't says the sliders with tubes in speed. But you hold like between like a hybrid of a splitter and a two-seamer. If I remember correctly. Apologize that I'm eating while I'm talking. Do apologize. He threw that slider up there. Now we will see if the AI Thad Ward put on my Marlins.
This is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens? You throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
We'll see. That's his turn with a hit
now. Mariano Ojeda will swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
I'm going to see if he has some confidence now. Throwing that slider, that was a mistake pitch.
Fouled away.
He's trying.
One out, nobody on.
Yeah, those are slide. I'm going to see where he throws his Davidson. Another mistake pitch.
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count.
That's what he's trying to do, you moron.
2-2. Popped him up. Pineda is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Up in the middle. Tracy got him.
The first baseman, Everett Serrano.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Everett Serrano. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, a 2-out walk right
first
here
change
would be the time running the plate, even though it's early
the game.
You got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
I would throw that down in.
The 1-0
down fouled off.
Is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams.
Not now.
92 to 95.
It
starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white.
If I was the AI, I would throw it just because like you have 3 good pitches.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Down the left field line and deep.
And
this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Good God Almighty. Good God Almighty.
1-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Hello.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
How are you? How's your week treating you?
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning.
And my apologies if you hear anything weird. I'm eating
just a bit closer thanks to this solo home run.
And drinking.
Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Marlins 3 and the Rangers 1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard.
It's kind of weird,
thrown a lot of pitches,
you did
and
register,
they think they're going to have a good
but now you're not registering at all.
A lot more runs
what the
as
fuck?
he tires, or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready
you will
for another
see
chance.
if Miami
could
get the 1 run.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Oh, that was a bad oh boy, that was a bad call. Oops. Let's see. So pitches he's thrown so far. A little more variety from Burke. But still prominently 14 fastballs. All right, three of the 59 are 14. 11 of the 59 are curveballs. Other than that, it's a rare 8 pitches for the cutter. Changeups is 6 and only one sweeping curve.
Now the pitch.
Whee!
Ball 1. We're playing 11. 1-1.
Got the call on the first pitch, but not the second. And then
Ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now here's the pitch.
no!
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Thanks for coming in. Love him. Sweet things and shoot well.
Now at the plate, Max Schrock. He drew a walk his first time up.
So far, ladies and gentlemen, even in that one mistake pitch, Brockbeck is still having his
really
way with
rare
the
talent in this sport. A true five-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time.
Who the hell is that batter? Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. It's having his way with us, Serrano.
Watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of it.
It's Serrano. Mama.
Ticket. Just to watch his tool
I was
set,
thinking
but not
of
only
you,
that, the
but
way he
that
grinds at the
Schrock.
plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Fouled off.
Well, so far so good. I mean, it looks like Bart Sella. So far, we kind of responded to that home run.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right
Pineda hit.
field corner.
Kind of get a little bit of confidence with the AI.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now.
So again, I do apologize.
I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it,
right now,
but it just ended up taking off on him.
A little bit.
High and deep down the left field line.
Yeah, I got already knows because I do eat
no one will
a
get
lot
this one.
right out of it for some reason. And that's rule too now. What the fuck? Went up and the pitch.
And it's fouled away.
I know the fan.
Sorry, I don't like doing this so much. Well, it's incorporating more cutters now.
Love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And he fouls this one off.
You know what? Why not? Oh, since I got them.
Hey, 3 foul balls.
And what in the fuck? No. Stretch. And I put Singer and a mango in the. It's only for.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt.
It looks like he's settling in right now.
Made to record the second out of the inning.
Yeah, I know it's my 4 innings.
Ready now for the Marlins. Chang Ho Bong.
Brand new stance of Chang Ho Bong.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard on the ground towards short.
You know what? I'm going.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1
I can run from a switcher to a righty.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance.
Although
right
I could
there.
probably
You want to
him
make this guy work. You want
back to a
try and
switch
get him to
hitter.
their pen as quick as possible.
I mean, after
Drop
all,
knocks
that's
are
where
the
his
answer,
success was
and
before he
so
hit
be
the
it.
injury. Now he hit. Yep. That's it.
In now, Thad Ward, as the first pitch to him is in there for the called strike one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
And that's where the run 2 and 3 came. 2-run double.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
That doesn't matter what.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke
Outside
and poke
down.
right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite
working.
field with 2 strikes.
Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about it.
So far it's working. I mean, after
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Hit on the ground to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success.
Doesn't matter what that's
thrown
at
them. They can't figure.
Yeah, he gave that mistake pitch right
early in the at-bat.
Mid up in the zone.
Who will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
So far, still having his way.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1.
If I'm right. It's like a bitch. So the slider is helping him out.
1.
Sitting on the way, 3-1. Man.
Here's the pitch.
The 56 pitch.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy.
They're trying, from what they're trying to incorporate more,
I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
The only 2 he's thrown that up those changeup has not worked.
Belted high in the air out to left.
Woo!
Looking up is the left fielder. And it's gone.
It's now down 3-2. Ooh.
A solo shot here to left, and the Rangers have come back to cut this to a 3-2 ball game now.
Now Texas only down by 1, 3-2. Okay. Oh, excuse me.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
That's the second home run, motherfucker. So what did he throw? I'm going to say 12-6. Either 12-6 or a 4-seam fat ball. That was mistake pitch. Okay. Well, let's analyze this before I continue. Texas jumped out 1-0 quickly in the first with a Parker Sinclair home run. Thad Ward, the pitcher, with a 2-run RBI double. All of a sudden, now Texas are making their comeback. Both on solo shots. So we'll see now how Thad Ward does it now with AI.
Standing in now, Tanner McBeth, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1.
It's amazing how I can hit that, almost foul out, but not even consistently the AI. Whatever.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
At the plate, Hiroyuki Urabu. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now, next time I do this, which is probably Tuesday, I want to go back to my AI game of the week. Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Digging in, Jason McNamee.
So far, I'm feeling pretty good. Now, with the amount I've played so far, all week.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
That happens,
McNamee,
the next game
only 20 years old. This is his first year at the big league level.
There's just no other way to slice it.
Now
but the
the
fact
LA
that if you're
Angels
going to hang in for over 2 decades,
puts the
you're
Milwaukee
probably Hall of Fame
Brewers.
worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay.
Swing and a miss.
Even that second solo
retires the
shot,
side,
the point
and
of
that
it.
will do it. Rangers draw just a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Marlins 3 and the Rangers 2.
My apologies. Like I said, I apologize if you didn't
Digging in once again, Enrique Sura. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Don't worry, but the pitcher is going to be taking down the 6th usually because at that point it's usually 100 pitches. Between 90 to 100 pitches.
1-2 now.
Oh.
Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
So now to the plate, Parker Sinclair.
Hard hit twice.
He's there on to first, and there were 2 down.
2 quick out, spot Burt.
Number 32, Darryl.
Digging in and looking for more, Darryl Lerma. He's 1 for 2 in the
we'll be
ball
substituting the players out.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
After this, so.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
What?
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Now that's popped up, and no, they can't get there. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Full count now.
This ain't gonna be no 10-run rule.
And the payoff pitch. Popped up.
So far, the day started with fastballs for both pitchers.
Will put this one away, and the side is
flamethrowers,
retired.
but still.
Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Top half.
Now, here comes the substitutions. Now at right field, Johan De La Rosa.
The sixth about to get started, and next will be the pitcher, Brock Burke. Johan De La Rosa is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Now playing right field, number 52, Johan De La Rosa.
Making his Major League AI versus AI debut, replacing Chen Ho Bong at third. Chen Ho Bong. Kian Beverly.
Kian Beverly will also enter as he takes over at third.
My apologies. Kian Beverly. Making debut. Oops. Now at center field, Michael Ciani.
Michael Ciani will also come in now as he takes over out in center.
I want to say Sitani. Oh, that's almost fucking up. Catcher, the big brother, Junior Pineda.
Junior Pineda is also in the ballgame as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate.
I want to say two because it's only two I know. Shortstop. Now at shortstop, Errol Robinson.
Errol Robinson is also into the game as he takes over at short.
For the Marlins. Now playing shortstop.
Now at left field, Johan Torres.
John Torres is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field.
Not I could have. But, warm up Broussard.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off.
Oh, now. Oh, that's disgustingly hard. I explain that next time around, 90 is hard.
Fouled away.
And I do apologize. Now, if this is kind of boring, I try my best. Now, I'm not the best at, I guess, contact, but like I said, I try my hardest.
Fouled off.
Hope you enjoy it. And the reason why I do air is AI, because as long as we have this stupid ass corona, we're never gonna see.
And he struck him out.
What
so
spread
double
is,
digits
no
now.
what
10
strikeouts
strikeouts for him thus far.
what spread is. Doesn't matter
strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you,
Like,
he
never
can
see
rack
a
up
full,
quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
With people in it. And watch sumo wrestling
Stepping in now,
maybe, but
Pierre Acevedo. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground correct.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Shut
2
up.
up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks
11
really
strikes was not
sharp
bad
out
for
there,
doing
guys.
2 solo shots.
Akio Yamamoto.
Ah, shit.
At the plate now, Akio Yamamoto, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. That's inside. 2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
I think I'll keep a man for the south, but we'll see how it goes.
2-1 after the foul ball there.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
The 2-1 home. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And it's fouled away.
It's dry. Even 81. Excuse me, even 80.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6.
Pitch number 81 on its way. The windup and the pitch.
Swing and a line drive. But a foul ball.
Yeah, I think I'll take him out. They could easily go up to 90. So,
here now the 2-2.
Keep fouling off.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Now another 2-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Yeah. 3-2 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
And I said earlier,
something has to
I
give.
said that
Here's
it's a very rare.
On the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They trail 3-2.
It usually goes between 11 and 15. And be out by now. But it's a 135 where I live in Pennsylvania. So I'll try to do it this late. So now we're going to kind of let the backups come into play. Now at shortstop, Brian Rocchio.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Junior Pineda. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th.
Now at third base, Wyatt Matheson.
Wyatt Matheson will also enter as he takes over at third base.
At first base, Edgar Alessio.
Edgar Alessio is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman.
Now playing first base, number 2, Edgar.
At left field, Luis Liberato.
Luis Liberato is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field.
Number 8, Luis Liberato.
Now at second, Julio Beltre.
Julio Beltre is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 22, Julio.
Now at catcher, Jody Nunez.
Jody Nunez is also into the ball game as he'll likely go the
also
rest
another
of the way
brother combination. What's that say there? Joan Nunez, the big brother. I think I got it. Sorry.
Here comes the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
If you can do it any time.
Popped him up.
Pop it again.
Nunez.
Ooh. Only his second sweeping curve is a bit a little more even now. Even though probably still fast.
1 out.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged the bullet.
Good God.
So
striding forward Michael Ciani.
Michael Ciani. First pitch of the at-bat.
Shocked he didn't let it fly.
Prominently, even though Rocchio and Matheson are switch hitters, I think because you got you got a combination, mostly lefties, even though we got the switch hitter Rocchio, Matheson as switch hitters batting right, so.
Right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance.
Yeah.
Looking up is the center fielder. And that one is gone.
Yeah. Third mistake pitch. And I was thinking still
it's a solo shot to
when
dead
it comes
center,
down,
and it stakes
he
the
comes down
Marlins
by a
to a
run
4-2
lead.
lead.
But you give up another solo shot, now Charles 4-2. Yeah.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys
the longest home run of the game. 427.
Joe Broussard enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Well, that's it for him, unfortunately. What, 3 of the 4, or I should say 2 of the 4 runs were solo shots? My apologies, but still. Joe Broussard. Now, he doesn't pitch as hard as the 2 starting pitchers, but he throws fairly hard. I mean, 92 to fork ball is like a different kind of version of a splitter, and it was invented before the splitter was. 97 to cutter, local curve is 87, 78, 12-6, and his circle change 84.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 36.
Into the box now, Errol Robinson.
So, not even 5 full innings he could have lasted. Could not do it. Hugh Yamamoto. Only 2 solo shots that Bart gave up. Other than that, 5 1/3, 6 hits, all 4 earned run, 1 walk, some strikeouts. And unfortunately, that's a 675. That's alarmingly high. Ciani was solo shot. Solo shot. Ward with a 2 RBI double. Sinclair with a solo shot. Ciani also with a home run. A solo shot.
Pitch, he grounds foul. Robinson, a 25-year-old, he was taken in the 6th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right.
Another mistake pitch.
Back-to-back home runs.
Now the Marlins are busting this game wide open.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field.
Solo shot,
just like
given
that,
up
it's now a 5-2 ball game.
But it was his pitching staff. It's now 5-2. But Errol getting his solo shot in.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So it's in for 100.
Into the box, Max Schrock.
The side, I just put him in. Already getting
swinging in his last trip to the plate. The 1-0. There's a changeup offered at and missed.
Changeup. The circle change so far is what's working for him.
The 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
I was thinking 5-2 ain't that bad. Well, here's the thing. Remember, this was a 3-0 game. Texas cut it to 1.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a
2
ball.
solo shots. 3 solos is what was making the difference.
Lifted into center field.
Oh, he got
McNamee is camped under this one. And that's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, AI Mlb.
Ready now, Keon Beverly. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
Five runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Oh, he's gone.
Second.
Yep.
The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired.
I don't blame him for
2 runs
trying.
come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 7th inning
So
coming
it's now
up. It's the Marlins
5-2.
and the Rangers 2.
Like I said, busting it wide open. So Ward is done.
Leading off the top,
Oops, it's done from that. Oh shit! All right, well, so much for Omega and Sang. Just need to put up Lincoln Senior. This should be Junior. And Matson. So looks like so Warriors is going to 7 innings. Now this why I'm going to get comfy. So I'm tired. So.
At the plate, Luis Liberato. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Apparently there's still some fight left
right there,
in
leading
Texas.
off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make it out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
To the plate now, Edgar Alessio. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball. He's He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Now the 2-0. On he pops it up. Beverly in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive.
Slider.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Once more a throw over, being especially careful here. A runner at first with no outs here. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
The rain coming down as it is.
Here we
are
go.
in for
This is
a
gonna
long
happen.
delay. The hope is now that they can get this one in at some point.
Now this is where it becomes tricky for the managers right now. You have your pitchers out there. You have to be careful not to hurt anybody. So I think the guys that are sitting in the bullpen are on red alert as the delay has begun. And I'm sure both of the managers have a pretty good idea of who's going to be the pitcher to go in after this delay.
Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Number 70 takes the mound now as the new pitcher following the rain delay that lasted an eternity, so it seemed, and it appears we're just
now. So we have a pitching change, if I'm right. Lincoln's is now the pitcher on the mound. Now he doesn't throw as hard. He's a decently hard thrower. Decently is basically count as a decently hard thrower. You gotta be at least 95 because you can add up 1, 2, or 3 miles an hour in this game. His fourth seam is 95, 86 on the slider. He basically has some traditional pitches. 75 on the changeup, 84 on the changeup. Excuse me, curveball is 75, 84 is the changeup. My apologies. And his two-seam fastball is 90.
just about set to resume.
His pitch of Lincoln's debut.
Stepping in now, Jody Nunez, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. As a look, now the pitch.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they're content to play station to station here.
Well, kind of had to.
Loaded now with still nobody out.
That's when Lincoln. I forgot about his two on base.
Right here with that single. Bases are loaded.
Now,
yet
typically,
no runs scored in this inning.
that should be 5-3. But
you have to
the second baseman had to hold up. Liberato had to hold up. Didn't know if it was going to be out. So, but since station game. The bases are loaded. And Lincoln is not already in a jam with the bases loaded. Nunez, Alessio, Liberato, Macbeth up to bat.
Noise, Dan. Just try
we'll
and
see
the guy from third base.
If they can hit a grand slam to take the lead.
Get everyone in with one swing of the bat.
Pass
the baton and keep the line moving.
Tanner Macbeth stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
We're in the seventh.
When you're hitting in a situation
like
this,
to load the bases.
To find a way to slow your heart rate
Second
down.
baseman had to hold up to know what about the land.
Keyhole something middle of the plate and drive
bases are juiced with that on the pad.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Over 2
on the stretch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. The righty's starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Diogenes Omengo back up in the bullpen. Okay. Well, what are they gonna do with him?
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field.
Well, sack fly with him.
On the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third.
Sack fly. At least to cut it down to 2. Trail now 5-3.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
I wouldn't. I mean, at least it's productive. We'll see him. Beltran can do damage.
So this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Beltran. I was saying Ozzy Beltran.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
The 1-0. A swing and a shot down the plate.
Gone.
And nearly a 3-run shot.
False alarm.
Instead, it's
false
a foul
alarm. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Although that was gone. I was going to say, Texas now takes the lead, comes back from Avenue.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks into that
again,
time,
my apologies.
but foul.
This is going to hurt if Beltran can't do any damage to this.
The 1-2.
Oh, man.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out.
Oh man, I was stuck with Vikings. I'm gonna put him in.
On a rope to the second baseman.
That hurt. That stings. Woo. Man, it's not.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Okay. Early exit for Lincoln Jr. Groom is now pitching the left-hand southpaw versus southpaw. Now we go from decently hot throw only for 2 2/3 to a flame-throwing motherfucker. 99 on the first seam, 78 in the curveball, 84 in the changeup, 2 seams, 95, 87 on the knuckle curve.
Jason
That's going to be interesting.
Will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning.
This last week,
get back standing.
Jay Goon came back from a 2 COVID-19 protocol, so let's see how it goes with 6
From the belt, the pitch down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Pulls this one into the air, out into right field.
Oh man.
He's going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Rangers will have to be content with just the 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Marlins lead this one 5-3.
Wow.
Edgardo Brazoban gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Okay, now a pitching change for the Texas Rangers. Edgardo Brazoban. Oh, this is one of the rarest combinations. Typically, you see but 90% of the time it's a two-seam splitter specialist, or the other 10% is usually a two-seam football. But prominently, usually you'll see when you see a two-seam specialist, it's a two-seam split specialist. Not this time, because when you take the splitter out, usually what happens, the knuckleball will be added in as the fifth pitch. And that leaves, since the only two-seam pitch with two-seam speed is the slider. We have Brazoban is a rare, super duper rare. In fact, the only that I know of, I think one of four I'm going to take this by, he's the one that I know of that is a two-seam slider specialist. 96. And two-seam sliders 91. Circle changes 84, 83 with the slurve, with the sweeping cup and knuckleball 73.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Jay Groom. But as a reliever, I'm not even sure he'll get the chance to swing the bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Eastman
Now
Lowe
the
is in the
Rangers get a
bullpen.
reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there.
What?
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Brazoban, a 6'5" left-hander. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
The 2-1 home. Hit on the ground to third. And there's one down now.
Now back, right fielder, Johan De La Rosa.
Digging in, Johan De La Rosa. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Squared that one up just a little late.
We'll see if Miami can increase that by 3. A little bit of breathing room.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. And there's out number 2.
Now back, first baseman, Parker Sinclair.
Parker Sinclair will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
Marlins got on the butt with the early solo shot by Parker Sinclair. The next 2 at bats, he grounded out. But we'll see if he can increase it with another mistake home run.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
0-1.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
2 out, nobody on. Chopper to short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1-2-3
home run,
go the Marlins.
it's 1 for 3.
As they hang on to their 5-3 lead.
Or it's something 8. I forgot which one. Coming up. Yeah, I know.
Isaac Matson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so.
Oh, wow. Wow. Another pitching change for this time Isaac Matson. We're in the 8th. Another, even though it's 98, he's another flamethrower. He's not he throws a local well change situations to do so. 98 in the first team. Curveball is 73. Curveball is 73. Excuse me. Slide 88, 93. Two seam and changeup is 80 miles an hour. Traditional hard thrower. Therefore, traditional pitcher. Traditional set of pitches. There you go. Couldn't think of it though.
To start the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat. Edgardo Brazaban stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases.
As you can see, I see why it is between 11 and 11:15.
For big innings.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting the take sign on right here.
I don't do this all the time, so.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
My late night sessions when I
think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
3-1 to him now.
Session of any sort.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fouled away. High in the air into shallow left center. Torres comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
The bat, number 11.
Still anyone's ball game. 5-3 is our score as we take a look now at the starter comparison to see how these two guys fared in the matchup.
Bart to bat up the 2 pitchers.
So striding in, Brian Rocchio, and he's getting his first plate appearance.
I said Rocchio. I think it sounds a little more
just a little bit ago.
At least to me.
Now here's the pitch. Slice down the left side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey guys, he's lucky.
Here we go again.
On that middle of the plate.
Remember, they're only down by 2, so it's not going to be big of a deal now. We'll see if they can continue to chip away at it, or if Matheson can hit a 2-run shot to tie it up.
In now, Wyatt Matheson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there.
That is the question.
Runners on first with 1 down. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 0-2 delivery. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
The 1-2. Pitch is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a throw over. Easily. Here's another 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Runner
it's fine. Since the first half of the game, getting some base stealing, but since then, nothing. No base running, or as far as attempted to steal.
Right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had
to have player in scoring position. Since then, nothing. Nothing at all. That's very interesting.
At the plate now, Luis Liberato, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Now the 1-0. Liberato stands 5'9" as you see him in the left-handed box. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers.
Meanwhile here, a stolen base attempt is not going to work out as they
continue
in the inning.
To dig themselves in a hole.
That results in a third out on the bases.
They continue
back with more
to kill the moment, whatever momentum they have.
On to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
A lot of pitching changes. As another one, this time for the Texas Rangers. Now this is interesting because even though it says he's a soft thrower, I'm still going to say 99 is still decently hard thrower, and we have a sinker ball specialist. So it's what a sinker ball is basically. It sinks. It darts. If I remember correctly, it darts. And it has this late sinking action late. 90. Yeah, I know. I wrote this down, but I can't find out how it was described. But nonetheless, I do apologize for that. 94 in the sinker. Running fastball is 90. Falcon chains 84. Slayer is 85 and 75. His so 6. Running fastball is basically the way you throw it is into the batter's hand inside.
On him, batting number 8 set to go. And standing in the outfielder, John Torres. And that misses ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Fouled off. The 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Junior Pineda.
Into the box now, Junior Pineda. ready. Here's the first offering. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
There you go. Another brother combination. Not good. Baby brother.
Now the 1-0.
Rodrigo. Let's say it again. Rodrigo. Second one up. Rodrigo.
Bases are empty, one man out.
And Eastman is still on the mound. Or still the bullpen.
That one.
Well, yeah,
3-0.
Still warming up.
Now the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball.
God.
Here it is on 3-1.
Sorry, I gotta do this already. Oh wow! Oh wow! So far, it's pretty even. He's using everything. So his first, it's very rare that the second pitch is not used first after he throws a few pitches of his main pitch. I mean, everything's even. Yeah, his running, slider, and his two breaking balls, I should say, only one pitches. But even with his Vulcan chains, partnering up with his sinker ball or sinking fastball, that's pretty even.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
I'm hanging in there.
I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
That is Pineda.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Michael Ciani. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance.
Let's see if Ciani can make it 5-5.
From the belt, kicks and deals. In there at the knees, strike one. Ciani, only 20 years old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down. He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Like the fuck, he's going
you don't
to
see
get
that
caught.
very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of.
Pineda, Bongs, Moreno's are some of the fastest dudes I've ever created.
Bar
none.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Yeah, I tell you what, doesn't matter who's on the mound. It's so ugly ass swing and miss.
He went
pitchers.
deep in his first at-bat. You'll see what he's for us here.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch.
No ball, 1 strike.
The 0-1 delivery.
Two outs, 0-2 to count here in the 8th. Will it be 5-5 or will it be 5-3 Miami?
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And that'll plate the run from second base, and the lead is 3 now at 6-3.
Oh, excuse me. My apologies. Well, later now, I would just go. Whoa.
Takes a lot of pressure.
It's now increased.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful, giving them.
Well, after giving up that run to increase it by 3, and by the way, as you see, 6-3 Miami. Baby brother, Rodrigo Quiroz is on the mound. He is not. He is. What's a soft throwing pitcher. He does not throw hard at all, as you can see there. Nothing above 92. 91, I'm going to say 92. On the first inning, 76 is his curveball. 78. I think I'm going to redo him a little bit. His slider is no different. It's only 2 miles an hour. 78, 88, and the cutter 84. On his ball can change.
That 3-run cushion has to make you feel
good. Into the box now, Max Schrock. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
I'll explain something. A soft throwing pitchers are just like sinker ballers in that, like sinker ballers, they rely on pitches. Well, I guess you could say, let me put it like this: the only difference between a soft throwing pitcher and a sinker baller in this game, sinker ballers, though, they most of the time rely on balls batted into the ground. Every once in a while, they have to rely on the balls batted into the air, but mostly, I would say about 15 to 10% of the time, every once in a while, we get a pop fly. But again, mostly batted into the ground. Soft throwers, all they rely on, need to rely on, to get a good outing, is every ball on the ground batted down. Anything hits in the air, doesn't matter how long or how far it goes, is guaranteed either hit or home run.
Runners off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Again, another foul ball.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance, and hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
The 2-2. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Again, they're going to try to bust this thing wide, even further wide open. It's now 7-3.
Warming up when you see a 3-run lead, and then your offense gets it to 4. You know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt. Oh, it does, because, Vero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Keon Beverly is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he's back in standing.
Man, I kind of feel sorry for Texas. But in a way, I don't. I mean, remember, twice he got picked off.
Keeping particularly close tabs on him.
And multiple times killed their own momentum. In fact, just was 2 stealing, just 2 getting caught stealing or picked off.
Baseline.
kind of cost them. Because every time, twice the type of momentum, both times, those base attempts cost them, derailed their any momentum they had. And also, you can see my voice is a lot lower than what it is now. They need to be respectful. Good God!
Not much of a chance.
Well, heading to the ninth.
The inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no
Can Texas, with their one last chance
coming up. It's the Marlins
to tie or take the lead to win the game.
All set to start the 9th in this one.
Matson stays in the game.
And that'll bring
here we go.
Well,
Texas, make it interesting.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Playing 11.
But I think the biggest buzzkill that deep round they were trying to get, when I mistakenly thought it was a shot to help Texas take a 6-5 lead, when in reality it was just a foul ball. I think that was the biggest buzzkill right there for Texas.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first for the out.
One chance down, 2 to go.
Underway.
The first baseman, number 2, Edgar Alessio.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Edgar Alessio. He reached on a single in his first try. Now here's the pitch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball. We're playing 12. 1-2. No, that's the ball. 2-2.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 1 out, nobody on.
Trying to make him work and give up a mistake pitch.
And he finally wins
2 down.
This is swung on
1
and
to
missed
go.
For the second out.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Into the box, Jody Nunez.
Can Jody Nunez extend the
game?
game?
Off the plate for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. This is line to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
And the game continues.
Boy, deal with the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Torres is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
And the ball game is over, ladies and gentlemen.
Setup guy stay in the game.
Miami wins it 7-3.
But the results sure speak for themselves.
And tonight's final 7-3. The Miami Marlins jumped out to an early lead
2 hours
first and never
and
looked
5
back.
minutes.
Thad Ward takes home the win. So that just about does it
And
for
this,
Mark
this is the
DeRosa,
longest time I've stayed up to doing it during that late night session.
You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
L. Robinson with a 2-run shot, I guess. If I, well, you know what? Oh, if I'm right, I was just saying. You know, let's go to the box. But let's see here.
For the Rangers, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left
But
4 men.
my apologies. He did hit a 2-run shot.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and
But the winning
16
picture, Thad Ward, 6 innings,
Ladies and gentlemen,
5 hits, 3 runs, all earned, no strikeout, throwing out a spectacular for 50 ERA.
and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.
The losing pitcher, Brock Burke. Unfortunately, 5 thirds, 6 hits, 4 all earned, 1 walk, some strikeouts. Unfortunately, Rashad couldn't make it out. Couldn't make it. Made it out, but he gave up a solo shot. They come low, who couldn't make it out with a 2-run shot. So, ladies and gentlemen, Errol Robinson, the player of the game. Miami wins it 7-3 over the Texas Rangers. And I'm thinking next Tuesday will be another AI versus AI game of the week. Number 14 of 100. The Los Angeles Angels versus the Milwaukee Brewers. If not, you probably won't see me till Thursday doing this. So until then, have fun, enjoy, and well, I'll see you the next time around. Again, Errol Robinson, the player of the game, 7-3, Miami over Texas.